Hi everyone, this is the Chapter 6 practical which some of you missed during the week 6 lectures. We will be covering financial functions and we'll be using class example 6 which is up on ClickUp. So go ahead and download it and you can work along with me. So like I mentioned, we will be using financial functions and we will start on the loan sheet. First we'll calculate the annual interest rate. So go and look for the rate function and follow as we carry on. Remember to calculate, to multiply your number of compounding periods per year with the loan duration in years. Enter your future value. It's been given to you. It is 0, but just select the cell that has the future value. And that is now your annual interest rate, 0.76. Now you also need to go and multiply the answer that you got from the rate function with the number of compounding periods per year, which gives you 9.06. Now we need to calculate the payment per period, so go ahead and look for the PMT function. Select the rate and then divide it by the number of compounding periods per year and select the rest of the data you need in the function. You also need to multiply the annual, the loan duration in years, with the number of compounding periods per year. And once again, select your future value. You will then get that answer there. Now we're going to calculate the present value. So go ahead and look for the PV function. Click OK. And once again, enter the required info, select your rate, and remember to divide it by the number of compounding periods per year and carry on with the formula. And then your answer should be 27,353. Lastly, we're going to calculate the loan duration in years, and to do this we're going to use the NPER function. So go and search for that function, and once again for your rate you're going to multiply your annual interest rate, divide your annual interest rate with the number of compounding periods per year. Select your payment per period, select your present value, and then lastly select your future value. You should get 18.8. Now we need to divide this by the number of compounding periods per year, which will give you the final answer of 1.6. So in order to calculate the total yearly payments, we're going to just multiply the number of compounding periods per year with the payment per period, and then we're going to copy this formula down to the rest of our cells, and that is now complete. So now we're going to calculate the mortgage payment on the next sheet, which is calculator 1. And to calculate the mortgage payment, use the present value function. Once again, we're working with the rates and everything we worked with in the previous sheet. Remember to divide your interest rate per year by your payments per year to get the rate. And then to get the number of payments, you need to multiply the payments per year with the duration of the loan in years. Next thing is you need to select your periodic payment, which is given to you. Your future value in this case will be your balloon payment, and you should get the value of 143,433 as your mortgage amount. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see we'll need to calculate the interest payment. And to do this, we're going to use the IPMT function. So go and search for it and click OK once you've found it. Once again, we're going to select our rate, and you must remember to divide your rate with the payments per year, and then go and calculate the periods, or I'll select the period number. Here we're working with period number 1 given to you, and then you need to go and calculate the number of periods, select your present value, which is our mortgage amount, which we just calculated, and your future value is the balloon payment. Click OK. You should get that value. We're now going to have to lock certain cells. The only cell that needs to change is the period number, as we're going to copy this formula down to other cells, but everything else needs to be locked. So go ahead and lock those cells, and then you can copy down this formula to the rest of your cells. Another thing we need to do is make sure that the period number never exceeds the number of periods in this loan. To do this, we're going to use an if function. So if the period number is greater than the period of this loan, so the payments per year times the duration in years, if it is greater than that, which is the value of 360, then your interest payment should be 0, because you shouldn't be charged for interest. And just remember to lock those cells. And once again, copy down this formula because we have made a change. Okay. Now we're going to calculate the principal payment using the PPMT function. So go and search for that. Once again, follow the video and select what you need to select. Remember to divide and multiply. Now select your present value, which is your mortgage amount, and lastly your future value, which is your balloon payment. Click OK, and you will get that value. Once again, we need to lock certain cells. So all the cells need to be locked except the period number, which is in cell A13. So lock all the cells that are required. And then once again, we're going to add a new function like we did with the interest payment. So if the period number exceeds the number of periods in this loan, then you shouldn't be paying a principal payment. Your balance should be 0. Okay, if not, then you should calculate the principal payment. Once again, lock those cells. The only thing that needs to not be locked is the period number. Click OK and copy this formula down to the rest of your cells up until the very last one. And you will find that there are no 0 values in this sheet because we have exactly 360. So now we're going to calculate the straight line depreciation using the SLN function. So go and search for the SLN function and click OK once you have found it. You will see that we need to enter a cost. Our cost here is our asset value. Our salvage has been given to us, it's 0 but selected anyway. Our life has also been given to us as 20. And if you click OK, you will have your straight line depreciation of that value. Next thing we need to do is calculate the depreciation of this asset using the DDB function. So go and search for DDB and click OK once you found the function. Now you will see once again that we need to provide a cost. So select your asset value as your cost, then your salvage value, which is given, and your life. And then you need to select a period. Right now we're working with year 1, so select 1 and you will have your answer. We then need to lock certain values. So all the values, all the cells need to be locked except the period, because we're going to copy this formula down to other cells. So copy this formula down to the rest of your cells and you are done. Now there are 2 more sheets in our workbook, in our class exercise 6 workbook. So go and do the exercises and then look at the answers to see if you're correct. Use the calculator 1 and depreciation 1 sheets that we already did as examples and check whether you're correct. Good luck and thank you. If you have any questions, you can send an email to Murundi or Diane. Our details are on ClickUp, as you know. Thank you.